Broadcasting more than 2,000 games live and archived in 15 sports in over 10 counties in western Pennsylvania, as well as being the exclusive home for all the WPIHL playoffs and championships for nearly 2 decades. Anytime, anywhere, always there. We are the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Welcome to PIHL Hockey 2017, here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. High school hockey at tribhssn.triblive.com is sponsored by UPMC Sports Medicine, by Carlow University, by Dollar Bank, by AstroTurf, by Chick-fil-A Robinson, by WQED, and by Trib Total Media. Now let's head ringside for all the high school hockey action only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
From the Island Sports Complex on Neville Island, it's continuing coverage of the PIHL on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Tonight it's the Video Spotlight Game of the Week in Class Single A as the Sewickley Academy Panthers play host to the Wheeling Park Patriots. Alongside my broadcast partner Adam Hoerner and Jess Levo on video, I'm Steve Nagler. Glad you could be with us. 21 teams, Adam, in this Class A division. We print out the standings, and it looks like it's about all the PIHL teams in all of Western Pennsylvania. That's a lot of teams.
And some in West Virginia, too.
Yeah, that's true. And obviously Sewickley Academy and Wheeling Park, part of this very large division. But early on, both teams have played sparingly as these seasons now start very early because of ice time. And seasons are stretched out, so both teams have only played a handful of games, and Sewickley Academy has had the better of the 2 years so far under head coach Chris Chiasano. 5-2 overall, good for 10 points. They have scored 35 goals so far in the season. They have given up 18, and the Wheeling Park Patriots not as successful. They have played 6 games. This will be their 7th. Only 1-5 so far on the year, good for 2 points. And they have struggled scoring goals, only 24 goals on the season, and yet they have given up 45. Even though it's early, I think both teams definitely looking for points to help them climb up the ladder here tonight.
Well, for sure. And I think when you look at Sewickley, a team that won 4 straight and then lost 1 right before the break. So, not how you want to head into the break. But a pretty good defense. When you look at that, 18 goals allowed in their 7 games, right up there among the leaders in the class. Of course, Meadville leads it, but right up there with your Westwood Hilltops, your South Fayette, your TJs. Very, very solid defense there for Sewickley, and that's going to help them a lot as we head into this next part of the schedule between now and Christmas. Look at Wheeling Park, only 1 win, but they're coming off that win before holiday break. And I think you're going to ask any coach, if you're going to start with a bunch of losses and get 1 win before the break, you want to be that last game. Leave on a make. Get out there and practice during the break and reinforce the good things you did during that win, and try to just start fresh. Forget the first 5 games, call it practice, whatever you want to call it, and start tonight and build something from there. So for Wheeling Park, I think if you're Sewickley, you got to be careful. You look at the standings, you see a big gap between the two, but if you're Sewickley, be careful because Wheeling Park, I think, is going to come out with a lot of energy tonight.
Both teams down a couple of very important players for Grant Van Laar of the Wheeling Park Patriots. He is without outstanding defenseman Jason Gwynn. Gwynn comes into the game tonight's second leading point getter on this Wheeling Park Patriots team with 5 goals and 3 assists. He will not play here tonight. And Chris Chiasano, head coach of Sewickley Academy, without Michael Hertzberg, their top scorer, 11 goals, 6 assists, good for 17 points. He's been suspended by the PIHL. This is his 2nd game he's missed. He will miss a few more. And so a couple of big losses for this team, and it gives other players more opportunity.
It does. And I think when you look at Wheeling Park, you look at at the top of that lineup. I mean, Spencer Abraham's got 10 points early on. A power play goal in there. Joey Holler, 6 points. Brooke McCardle, 3 goals. Those are players you're going to look to tonight. Obviously, when you have a blue liner that can put up points the way Gwynn can, that's a rarity in this league. So not just missing that player because of the points, but as a blue liner doing that, that's a lot of big minutes that you're losing off the bench tonight as well. So defensively, on the power play, you're going to probably see by committee. Different guys going to have to step in and get some points, do some things for Wheeling Park. For Sewickley, Hertzberg, a big loss. You mentioned it. They'll look to Andrew Beck, 6 goals, 9 points. And then Matt Heidkowitz with 4 goals, 9 points. Those are the guys that are going to have to step up and help out Sewickley tonight for sure. But I think, as we mentioned, for Sewickley, you're without a top scorer, but you look at their goaltending, Steve. 2 good goalies. They seem to run a straight rotation. This will be the 4th start for Cole Luther. Tom Sykes has started 4, so they definitely run a straight rotation here so far. Both goalies save percentages over 9 and goals against under 3. So defensively, this team has got good backstops and, again, has gotten the job done against some pretty good competition early on.
Both these teams in Class A, looking up at Meadville and Thomas Jefferson, both those teams undefeated so far in Single A. Meadville with 14 points, 43 goals, 13 goals against. And Thomas Jefferson, very similar numbers, 14 points, 42 goals for, and 16 goals against. We will take a break. We'll have the drop of the first period puck as we come back. Once again, you are listening to continuing coverage of the PIHL on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
People ask what drives me. It's the respect I have for my opponents, the trust I have in my teammates, a coach who treats me with dignity, and a university that has faith in me on and off the field. That's what keeps me focused, why I practice harder, play my heart out. I play to win. I play for Carlo. Tell us your story using #WhatDrivesYou.
Carlo University is a proud sponsor of the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
AstroTurf, a pioneer in sports surfacing, proudly supports high school athletics. Visit one of their 280 fields in the tri-state area to see their cutting-edge technology. AstroTurf's focus on R&D enables them to provide innovative surfaces that protect athletes and stand the test of time. AstroTurf now propels performance with iconic turf fields and legendary Recordtan tracks. They manufacture, build, and maintain a full range of turf and track systems for total quality control. Learn more at astroturf.com.
Check out the new Trib Live High School Sports Network on social media this season for breaking news, scores, pictures, videos, links to our articles, and more. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram under the handle Trib Live HSSN. Get in the conversation on Facebook at facebook.com/TribLiveHSSN. And on our YouTube channel, you can find thousands of interviews with local student athletes and coaches, plus highlights and full games. The spot for Western Pennsylvania high school sports on social media this season is the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Back here at the Island Sports Complex as we get ready to start this Class A game, a video spotlight game of the week, the first of 2 here tonight, as Jess on video alongside myself and Adam Hoerner. We will have the second game for you tonight starting approximately 9:15. That will take place here and feature Shaler against North Hills. Class AA game. Should be a pretty exciting one as well.
Should be. The old alma mater off to a great start, but North Hill Shaler is always a interesting matchup in any sport, I think. So should be a good nightcap. But this one here I'm looking forward to. Again, I think Wheeling Park, I think they're going to bring more than the stat sheet might suggest, Steve. Again, coming off a win, you've had a break, you've had some extra practice time. I think I'm looking for them to take advantage of that tonight and maybe make this more of a game than you might think.
Yeah, I think both teams excited to be out on the ice. It's been a little bit of a break for both teams, but excited to get out here. Both teams are on the ice skating as the Zamboni has cleared the ice, and both teams taking some warm-ups. The Wheeling Park Patriots in red, white, and blue, as you would expect Patriots to be, and the Sewickley Academy Panthers being the home team in their home whites with red and black trim and red numerals. Wheeling Park featuring a couple of females on their team. We've seen that trend happening a lot more in the most recent years. Dorothy Romanek is going to be in the net for Grant Van Laar, and we also see Brooke McCardle, who has 3 goals and an assist on the year, so nice to see that.
Yeah, Dorothy's been busy, 150 saves on the year, played every minute so far for the Patriots. Obviously, the record, the goals against, not what you'd like it to be, but, you know, it's one of those things when you have a goalie that, you know, with a team that's trying to build something and they play all those minutes, you got to respect just the fact that you step back in there every night. And that does take a mental toughness, you know, to look at your stats and see they're not that great. They still come out, get up for the next game, and give it your best shot. And, you know, I always have a respect for those kind of players that maybe not in the best situation from a team perspective, but you still come out and give it your effort, and you try to be a leader, a stalwart for that team and try to get something going. You know, and you know, if you play well in the back, maybe it gets the guys going up front. So I'm excited to watch Dorothy play tonight and, you know, kind of see what kind of goalie she is.
Yeah, and I think that when you look at goaltenders' numbers, it doesn't really tell the full story in terms of the goalie's play. You know, I think many times you got to look at number of shots that your team is giving up, the number of scoring chances. And I think that's been one of the things that Grant Van Laar really wants to kind of get changed here is play a little bit more of a responsible style of hockey, a little bit better on the back check, and make sure that they're protecting Dorothy Romanek a little bit better. Yeah. And, you know, when you look at goals against and save percentage, it's just a lot more than just what the goaltender is oftentimes doing.
Yeah, and if you doing the quick math she's given, they're giving up as a team 32.5 shots a game. That's a lot of rubber for any goalie to face, especially at this level. When you look at the goals Wheeling has scored, they've only scored 25 so far, so that's a lot of time spent in your own end, and you add that all up, and absolutely, I think you're right, Steve. You can't always look at the goalie stat line and go, well, they just need a better goalie, because it's not always the case.
2 captains out talking to the officials here tonight. The captain of Wheeling Park is Joey Holler. The captain of Sewickley Academy, Matthew Hajdakevich. Hajdakevich, one of the leading scorers of this Panthers team with 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. As 17 minutes up on the scoreboard. We play 17-minute periods here in the PIHL. Not conventional, but that is what they've gone to. I think this is the 3rd or 4th year in a row that they've played 17-minute periods. Yeah,
used to be 15s back when you and I started, and it's expanded as they've revised the rules as the years have gone along. And if I'm not mistaken, Steve, are we to the 3-on-3 overtime and the shootouts here at this level now as well? Have they gone to that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken?
I believe so.
So that's a possibility as we head through the night.
Sewickley Academy starting goaltender Cole Luther, 2-1 on the year, 2.67 goals against, 9.12 save percentage. Adam mentioned just the outstanding goaltending numbers that we've seen under head coach Chris Chiasano. Both Luther and Sykes with better than 900 save percentage as we pause for our national anthem. Well, Cole Luther in net for the Panthers. Starting goaltender for the Wheeling Park Patriots, Dorothy Romanek. We've talked about her, 1-5 on the year, 743 goals against average, 769 save percentage. The Wheeling Park Patriots will start in the net down to our left. Panthers will be skating from right to left on your computer screen.
During the anthem, I'm kind of counting the skaters, and Sewickley definitely has, I believe, about half a dozen extra tonight. So, and that's something when you look at, especially when you figure no first to second period break, the early first and early third are going to be key times tonight for Wheeling Park when they have the most jump, the most energy. So for Wheeling Park, and I'm sure they know that. I mean, they know the challenge. They don't want to get deep in the second and not have put up a goal yet or anything like that, or be down 2 or 3 and have that extend on them. So look for this first half of the first period, and again, the first half of the third to be key moments in the game for Wheeling Park. For Sewickley, hey, for them, they need to approach it as a marathon. Look at the fact they have the numbers and rely on that. And, you know, yeah, you want to start quick, but you don't have to. You can wear them down, just get some good cycles on the puck, get some pressure down low, make them expend a lot of energy on these early defensive shifts, and kind of go from there.
Other scratches for the Patriots, other than Jason Gwynn we talked about. Marshall Black not playing. Joel Mendelson is out. Tyler Britton not here. Andrew Dalton, Tyler Weekly, Logan McCullough, Caleb Shalick, other scratches here tonight. Other than Michael Hertzberg of Sewickley Academy, James Mohan is not in uniform. Face-off won by Sewickley Academy. They will chase the puck back down deep into Wheeling Park's end, and Hajdukevich battles down low. Good defensive play by Wheeling Park's Garrett Guzelik. Now over to the left side. Played there by Joey Holler. His centering pass is kicked forward and out of the zone on a good play defensively by Andrew Beck. He out races Gavin Kearns. A good play by Kearns to recover. Here come the Patriots. Holler over to the left wing. Abraham will dump it in. Holler chases off, and Abraham will come off as well.
Wheeling Park a short first shift, off in 45 seconds, so maybe that's part of the game plan tonight with a short bench.
Icing called on the Sewickley Academy Panthers as the outlet pass eludes Logan Fullerton, and so the faceoff will come all the way back down in the Panthers' end with 16:08 to go in the first period.
This song comes on the PI. I immediately think of my son. He's dancing to this quite a bit lately. I thought of him instantly.
Face-off one straight ahead by Jack Dugan. He skates over the line, onside, races around. Defender goes back behind the net, still skating. Halves the puck, centers in front. Backhand by Logan Fullerton is knocked aside by Romanek.
That was a good blocker save. Try to go high in the backhand. A tough shot to stop from in close.
Dugan using his speed to create havoc for the Panthers. As Pisos now back in his own end. Loses control of the puck momentarily. It's picked up by Jacob Miller. His pass picked off. Shane Moore tried to keep the puck in but couldn't. That's played back in his own end by Jackson Paul for the Panthers. Over to Henry Meekum. Meekum over to Paul. Back to Meekum again. Meekum with open ice. Skate down the left wing and will be able to skate the puck out of his own end. Meekum gets to center ice. Serpentining. Will dump it in. He will chase off along with his other defenseman, Jackson Paul. Now Wheeling Park able to get the puck all the way back to the blue line of Sewickley Academy. Played there by the Panthers. And the clearing pass is picked off by Abraham. Centering pass over to Garrett Guzelik, but he can't connect. Now Abraham takes a pass, steals it, centers out, and it goes all the way back out to center red.
Right into the slot, Steve. Had a couple of teammates in the general vicinity, but just no one could get a stick on it to one-time that home.
Christian Nestor gains entry back in the zone. They should have been offsides. They say it's kept in. Guzelik keeping it in back at the right point. And here's a turning chance for Guzelik. Shot right on. Save made by Cole Luther. He'll hold on with 14:15 to go in this first period. We're still scoreless between Wheeling Park and Sewickley Academy.
A couple of nice sequences early on. That was a nice shot in on Luther. You mentioned earlier the speed on that one sequence by Andrew Beck, and a great job by Kearns to get back defensively. Thought that was going to be a good chance for Beck, but Kearns able to turn it aside in that early going.
Zach Taylor taking the face-off. He wins it. Back to Miller at the right point. He takes a hit while keeping the puck in. Good play by Beck. Hadikevich has his pocket picked by Miller. Puck comes back to Brooke McCardle. Nice pass up to Miller. Miller can't connect with Kale. And picking the puck up in his own end is Thomas Young. Puck pinballs at center ice. Here's a chance for Wheeling Park. Centering pass from Abraham. Eludes everybody, goes all the way out. Back into the center ice. Coming back in is Max Mendelson. Mendelson loses control of the puck. Picked up by Young for Sewickley Academy. He will use his speed to skate the puck out of his own zone. Pass up to Fullerton, eludes him, goes all the way on the net, played by Romanek. Wheeling Park can't get the puck out. Kept in by Dugan. Again, using his speed, gets knocked off the puck on a good check by Max Mendelson. Another pass picked off by Dugan. Dugan then loses the puck to Miller. Miller coming up with speed, 1-on-3, good defensive play by Sewickley Academy's Chris Martin. Panthers will fling the puck all the way around the left wing up to Andrew Beck. Able to get the puck out, but loses control of it to Abraham. A nice little pass from Abraham to Gazolik. Shot right on. Nice right pad save by Luther. Chopped back in by Christian Nestor. And Wheeling Park will go in on the chase. Miller using his, that's Haller. Captain for the Panthers will dump it back behind the net for Gazolik. Tries to center a pass off of the skates of Chris Martin. Now banging away at the puck is Jacob Miller, and another nice save for Luther, and he'll hold on.
Deceptively hard save there as Haller, the Patriots captain, came in left-handed shot from below the right wing goal line, tried to sneak one in on the short side, but Luther able to get over on his angle and able to cover that puck.
Abraham, a solid win in the face-off, shot by Guzolik right on. Now a backhand chance by Abraham, and it never makes it to the net. Puck is played to the near corner by Jackson Paul. He's able to get the puck out. Good flurry of activity for Wheeling Park. They have had the better of the play so far here in the first 5+ minutes. Haller back to the right point. Here's Kern. Shot right on. Save made and held onto by Luther. We'll get a face-off with 11:42 to go in the first period.
An excellent sequence for Wheeling Park. Off the face-off one, couple of shots, a low backhand shot through traffic, nearly fooled Luther. And, yeah, you got to like the energy of Wheeling Park early going in this first period. Couple of scoring chances and taking it to Sewickley early on.
Yeah, Panthers have not gotten their legs underneath them. Another face-off win in the offensive zone, this time by Brooke McCardle. Miller fires it around, picked up by Pisos. He tries to center a pass. Good play by Jackson Paul, who will get the puck out. Tries to find teammate Matthew Meekum, who can't take the pass. Matthew Meekum finds the puck back on his stick. Centers in front to Joseph McEnroe. He's knocked to the ice on a good check. Skating with speed. Nice little play by Kale. One-on-one he comes. Right on net. Shot save made by Luther. On a partial breakaway by Kale using his speed, but a better save by Luther.
Yeah, he was hoping to back Luther in. Tried to just outspeed him there, but tried to lift a little shot up over the shoulder, but Luther on his angle able to squeeze that one.
Face off in the offensive zone for Wheeling Park to the right of Cole Luther. Haller beats Hajdukevich in the dot. Fired back behind the net. Abraham loses control of the puck. Picked up by Chris Martin of the Panthers. But he loses control. Good offensive forechecking by Guzolik, but he loses control. Coming down with some speed is Tommy Gordon. Loses control of the puck. Comes all the way around to the left point. Played in by Thomas Young. Good play by Max Mendelson using his stick. Now Hajdukevich checked up against the boards. Played by Mendelson. Now a scrum of 4 players. Abraham chases down Hajdukevich. Good play to get that puck back to the right point. Kept in by Martin. Back to the left point. Thomas Young whiffs on the shot, and it's cleared by Max Mendelson. Here's a chance for Guzolik. Puck is on edge, shot right on, save made by Luther. Puck is knocked back into his own zone by Beck, so this is going to be onside for Abraham, but he overskates it, and here comes Heidekevich. On a change is Wheeling, so here's a chance for Matthew Heidekevich, and he loses control before he goes off on a change. Here's Jacob Miller, will dump in. Zach Taylor is chasing after it. Ooh, played in front and deflected by Miller, but Taylor, but not net. Another centering pass for Taylor. He can't connect as that puck was in his feet. Good defensive play by Shane Moore. Shipped out back to the blue line of Wheeling Park. Played there by Gavin Kearns. He will just dump the puck deep into the Panthers' end. 9.5 to go in this first period. Still scoreless between Sewickley Academy and Wheeling Park. Now Piso centers in front. Shot right on by Kale, and a great save by Luther. Boy, Luther has been outstanding so far in the first 7+ minutes tonight.
Yeah, maybe half a dozen saves or more in the opening half of the period. He really had, that was a tough call on that semi-breakaway, Steve. He could have come out to challenge. He chose to stay in the net. And when you do that, make sure you're on your angle. And he was on that rolling puck and able to squeeze it between the pillows. That was a tough call on that one.
Face-off finally won by the Panthers. Back to play it is Young. Young able to get the puck out. Now here's a chance for Sewickley Academy. Dugan over to Fullerton. Shot. Oh, nice glove save by Romanek. I think it was going wide, but she got a piece of it. Shot from the right point. Now here's a chance. Shot right on by Fullerton. As Logan Fullerton. Good opportunity in front, but a great save by Romanek. And we stay scoreless with 8:53 to go in the first period.
Pretty exciting start to this game, no doubt. Action at both ends. Wheeling Park has really carried the last, maybe 3-4 minutes. Sewickley now with a chance, with an offensive faceoff.
Faceoff won by Guzolik in his own end, played by Max Mendelson. Up to Joey Holler. Holler played up to Abraham. Nice job by keeping the puck in by Sewickley Academy. Now dumped is Muse, and there's going to be a penalty on Wheeling Park's Max Mendelson.
2 minutes by yourself and you feel safe, and then you get free.
The dulcet tones of Danny Lemieux. Brief I hope you heard that on the crowd mic. I always love that.
Mendelson will go off for tripping at 8:24 of this first period. So first power play chance of the evening for Sewickley Academy, as Matt Heidekevich will take the draw against Guzolik. Good face-off win by Guzolik, and they're able to get the puck out of their own zone. Heidekevich up with Jack Dugan and Henry Meekum. Back at the point, Andrew Beck, as he takes the puck at the left point. Good skating around Guzolik. Throws it in front. It's deflected all the way out to Thomas Young. Back to right point. Shot right on. Banging away at it was Beck. Now Heidekevich back behind the net. Meekum calling for it. He gets the pass back. He winds up. Shot right on, and save made. And the rebound is stopped by Romanek as she robs Jack Dugan on the doorstep.
Well done by Romanek. That was a tough shot to find through traffic. You said Meekum really wanted that puck, but she's equal to the task.
And Meekum tapping his stick, wanting that puck, and got a good, nice low shot off, forcing her to make the save. Now Meekum, another shot from the left point after the face-off win by the Panthers. Wheeling Park can't get the puck out. Now here's Fullerton, stops up. Logan Fullerton with 5 goals on the year, centers a pass, and a nice play by Guzolik, who will dump the puck the length of the ice and go off on a change. Still 55 seconds to go on the man advantage for Sewickley Academy. Onside. Now Meekum stops up on the half boards on the left side. Surveying the situation. Will dump the puck deeper. Down to Tommy Gordon, who will just kind of keep the puck moving. And a good play defensively by the Patriots. Zach Kale. Throw the Puck the length of the ice. Half minute to go on the Max Mendelson tripping penalty. Now Christian Nestor will pick the puck up for Wheeling Park in his own end. Just fire at the length of the ice. Just about one more chance for Sewickley Academy as Jacob Miller is knocked off his skates. Good job of forechecking by Zach Taylor. He will kick the puck deep, and Sewickley Academy now picking the puck up with 1 second to go. Here comes Max Mendelson as Wheeling Park able to kill off the first penalty. Andrew Beck shot right on. Save made by Romanek. She steers it to the far corner, and the puck will be sent all the way the length of the ice and will be an icing call against Wheeling Park.
Give him a chance to change up, though. Good kill. You mentioned that big check down there in the corner. Wheeling Park stayed with the puck and kept it in and killed off the rest of that power play. Nice job by the Patriots penalty killers.
6:21 to go in this first period. No score. Wheeling Park and Sewickley Academy. It's been, I think, a very evenly played game so far. Both teams having decent scoring chances. Guzolik will dump the puck deep, played there by Jolie Haller. He let the puck go all the way back to the left point, played by Christian Nestor. Now shot right in front by Abraham, and a great save by Luther. Abraham, kind of a deflected puck in front, came right out to his stick, right in front. Got a good shot, but Luther up on the top of his crease to make that save.
Yeah, he's been the player of the game so far. He's been very sharp on his angles, had to make some tough stops through traffic, and he's been equal so far. 6:04 left in the first period.
Haller, nice clean face-off win back to Christian Nestor over to the back behind the net. Haller tries to stuff one home, but another good save by Luther. Here comes Mohan, 1-on-2, waiting for help, reinforcements. A little shot towards the net played by Gavin Kearns. Up to Abraham, 3-on-2 come the Wheeling Park Panthers, or excuse me, the Patriots. The good defensive play, and the Panthers come the other way. Here's Charlie Muse. Drew the penalty earlier as icing waved off. So back to pick the puck up is Sewickley Academy, and good play by Zach Taylor to strip the puck from Thomas Young. Wheeling Park couldn't keep the puck in there, so the puck is played by Jacob Miller back to his own blue line. Miller back to Mendelson. Mendelson gets the puck out, played by Thomas Young. Over to Jack Dugan, back to the blue line, and that's Henry Meekum coming through the neutral zone. Over to Fullerton, his shot right on, save made by Romanek. She'll cover up with 4:46 to go in the scoreless first period.
Romanek at the other end. Not as many flurries as Luther's had to deal with, but still some tough looks she's had, and been able to turn them all aside thus far.
Face-off won by Sewickley Academy. A lot of offensive face-off wins by both teams here tonight. Good exit pass right onto the blade of Elijah Pisos. His shot goes wide of the net, but Wheeling Park was in the zone offside, so we get a face-off coming up just outside of Sewickley Academy's end.
I don't want to make too much out of this, but it's not something that you see every day. McCardle sporting the A for Wheeling Park. You don't always see the female players wearing the letters, and that's it's hard not to notice it. You don't want to make too much of it, but you see it in her play. She's definitely one of the leaders on this team.
Yeah, she's a great player. Already 3 goals on the year. Very worthy of that assistant captain role as the puck comes rolling back deep into the Patriots' end. Now a chase. Good skating by Matthew Hajdukevich, but a good play by Zach Taylor. Now a giveaway, and Andrew Beck had a chance, but good defensive play in Wheeling Park's end. Played by Pisos up to Mendelson. Mendelson takes a check to get the puck out. Ooh, and Abraham gets knocked to the ice.
That was McCardle.
Yeah, or excuse me, that's McCardle, and she is down. Well, she took a big hit from Jackson Paul, and Paul's going to go off, I believe. We're going to need to make sure that Brooke McCardle is okay.
Yeah, that was, she kind of had her head down, shoulder up. That's going to be 2 minutes.
Yeah, at least. as the trainer is going to be coming over to see Brooke McCardle. Well, she took a very hard, explosive hit, and I'm afraid that she might have hit her head on the ice. Obviously, they're all wearing helmets. Jackson Paul will go off. This will be the first power play of the night for the Wheeling Park Patriots. Glad to see Brooke McCardle skate off under her own power.
And she slammed the door. She went off. Not happy with the hit, but again, the penalty called, so now Wheeling Park goes to work for the first time tonight with the man advantage.
Yeah, it was a good call. I don't think it was a bad hit. I think it was interference because she wasn't playing the puck when he hit her.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was a little high, but she had her head down. He didn't lift the shoulders.
Right.
I agree with you. Not a dirty hit, just the interference factor. I agree.
Puck is played out of the Panthers zone. Played there by Abraham over to Gazolik. Over to the left point. Shot by Nestor. One-timer. Goes wide of the net. Back to Kearns. Keeps it in from the right point. Throws it to the net. Tipped away on a nice defensive play by Chris Martin. Now a shot from the left point. Goes wide of the net. As Nestor didn't get all of that one. Controlled by Wheeling Park. Back around to Abraham. Center is a pass and a good chance for Gazolik. But again, Luther right there to make the save. He'll hold on with 3:02 to go in the first period. Still 1:14 to go on the Patriots power play.
He tried to finesse that one through the 5-hole, but Luther was just fast enough to pounce on it. Wheeling Park throwing a lot of different looks out there at Luther. They're not just shooting from one spot. They're not just trying one thing. They're doing lots of different things tonight to try to get one past him.
Interesting that they take their number one line off here on a change. Christian Nestor keeps it in at the left point. Now centering pass over to Zach Taylor. A weak shot turned away easily by Luther. And a good play by Jack Dugan to get the puck out of his own zone. Played there by Gavin Kearns, back behind his net. Still 50 seconds to go on the Wheeling Park power play. Skating up through neutral zone is Kale. He loses control of the puck. Good play by Jack Dugan again. Dugan disruptive on this penalty kill. And Henry Meekum sends it the length of the ice. Gavin Kearns goes back to pick up the mail. 30 seconds to go on the man advantage for the Patriots. Over to Jacob Miller. Miller holds on to the puck. Tries to find Elijah Pisos, but the pass is errant. One last chance for Miller. He is stripped of the puck, and a good play by Matthew Meekum. Now Sewickley Academy's Tommy Gordon able to get the puck out of his own end, and Henry Meekum throws it the length of the ice. Back on the ice is Jackson Paul. Both teams 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Jacob Miller goes into the far corner in his own zone, loses control of the puck, runs over Matthew Meekum. As Garrett Guzolik gets the puck out of his own end. Nice move by Joey Haller as he eludes a check. Guzolik will dump the puck in, played by Thomas Young. Young can't get the puck out, kept in by Max Mendelson. Mendelson back with the puck. His attempted shot goes off of Charlie Muse. Back into the neutral zone. Ooh, good hit by Garrett Guzolik on Muse. Jacob Miller now takes the puck. Good pass. Sharp pass over to Haller. Makes a couple of moves. Goes to the backhand shot right on. Save made by Cole Luther.
He can handle the puck. Nice moves. Better save by Luther.
Under a minute to go in this first period. Still scoreless. Wheeling Park and Sewickley Academy. It's not for the lack of scoring opportunities for both teams. Haller gets the puck out. Played by Andrew Beck. Will dump it in. Joey Haller back with the puck on his stick. Over to Max Mendelson. Mendelson. His pass picked off by Matthew Heidekevich. Centering pass to Beck, and he tries to jam one home, but Romanek up to the task, and we're going to get a stoppage of play.
Yeah, I think coming high with the cross check in front of Romantic there was number. That was 16 for Wheeling Park. I'm sorry, 18. 18. Hoerner.
Yeah, Hoerner will sit down. Hoerner, I think, felt like with Beck right on the doorstep, he had to do something to help out his goaltender. 12 seconds to go in this first period. So if Sewickley Academy doesn't score in this last 12 seconds, this penalty will carry over. Here's a chance for Dugan. Shot right on. Save made by Romantic. Big save there. 5 seconds to go. Henry Meekum shot. Never makes it to the net. Another crack at it from Meekum, and the period ends. Good period for both teams, especially the goaltenders. Cole Luther of Sewickley Academy and Dorothy Romantic of Wheeling Park on top of their games. Scoreless. We will head to the second period. You are listening and watching PIHL Hockey 2017 here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
It's the grand opening of Freedom Pizza and Deli, located at 10339 Perry Highway in Wexford. Satisfy your cravings for gourmet pizza, wings, rolls, burgers, calzones, wraps, gyros, hoagies, sandwiches, wedgies, and pasta. Dine in, take it out, or get free delivery. Open 7 days a week, serving Wexford, Franklin Park, Ingomar, McCandless, and Bradford Woods. Freedom Pizza and Deli, located on 10339 Perry Highway in Wexford. Call 724-719-6751.
At American Back Centers, you've got nothing to lose but the pain. We're talking with Dr. Pete Peduzzi of American Back Centers about VaxD therapy. Dr. Peduzzi, it sounds like VaxD therapy can successfully treat a lot of disc-related problems.
Kathy, listeners need to know that VaxD is an effective treatment for herniated discs, degenerative disc disorder, foot drop, sciatica, stenosis, and even failed back surgery.
Really? So even if a patient has had back surgery and is still having problems, VaxD therapy can help?
Yes, at the American Back Centers, we've successfully treated patients who've had back surgery and are still experiencing pain. Before considering surgery, you should definitely give us a call. VaxD is safe, FDA approved, and has a high success rate for treating disc-related neck and back pain.
Steve Nagler, Adam Hoerner back with you as we start the second period. Short-handed opportunity for Wheeling Park. Is gloved down by Cole Luther as Sewickley Academy starts the second period on the man advantage, and looks like it's going to be a two-man advantage. As heading off on a trip is Zach Kale.
So this not good news for Wheeling Park, obviously. Got a minute 17 of two-man to kill off.
That's a long time. Face-off will come outside of Sewickley Academy's end. On the ice for the Patriots, Abraham, Mendelson, and Miller. Man advantage, it's Dugan for the Panthers, Heidekevich, Paul, Beck, and Meekum as a short or a sharp angle attempt by Heidekevich goes up into the netting. So 16-19 to go in the second period. Big opportunity for the Sewickley Academy Panthers. 5-on-3 here. Heidekevich, big face-off win. Beck takes control of the puck. Over to the right side, Henry Meekum shot. Never makes it to the net. Chance for Heidekevich, and he will go all the way around. What a great play by Abraham to keep the puck out of the net as Heidekevich tried to stuff it on the far side, and Romantic was nowhere to be found. She was still trying to recover to her feet.
Yeah, she was kind of prone there. You called it, Steve. Great play by Abraham.
Back right in front. Heidekevich shot deflected back to Beck. His shot never makes it to the net. Now Miller back over to the left point, and a shot there by Henry Meekum goes wide. Back behind the net. Centering a pass is Heidekevich. Abraham can't get to the puck. Finally he does. Now here he comes 1-on-2, shorthanded. Good defensive play by Jackson Paul. 5 seconds to go on the Hoerner minor. Here comes Henry Meekum. They come in off sides, and boy, that's a huge break for Wheeling Park as Hoerner is exited from the penalty box. Still 43 seconds to go on Sewickley Academy's second power play.
Yeah, the power play 0 for 2. Now I guess on their third chance now. So 38 seconds left.
Wow, Christian Nestor threw the puck the length of the ice. Joey Holler, if he would have been able to knock that puck down, he might have gone in on a breakaway. No, a chance from just around the Sewickley Academy Panther blue line by Logan Fullerton, by Garrett Gazulik is saved. Coming the other way, a chance, nice save by Romanek. Thomas Young back at his own blue line. Over to Martin. Martin skates in. 5-on-4. Good move. Martin, a nice save, as hugging the post was Romanek. Now coming out is Holler. Holler will get the puck out. Now exiting the box is Kale. Guzulik picks the puck up. Good kill for Wheeling Park. Let's see if they can gain some momentum from that kill. Good play by Holler to throw the puck deep. Over to Kale. Kale loses control of the puck. Good play by Young. Back to Kearns. He keeps the puck in. Bouncing puck over to Kale's stick. He tries to center a pass. It's right onto the waiting stick of defender Young. Young loses control, and a chance for Wheeling Park. Stopped by Luther. He'll hold on with just under 14 minutes to go in the second period.
Well, great kill by Wheeling Park, and we'll see how they respond from here.
Faceoff comes to the right of Luther, won by Gazulik. Here's a chance, goes right in. It went right through Cole Luther.
Touch it?
Yeah, I think that very well might have been McCardle as she was going through the crease. Not sure if she was the one that actually got it or not, but Luther kind of lost sight of the puck, and it was because of McCardle, who kind of provided a screen for Cole Luther. So I don't know if she'll get the credit for the goal. It's just good to see her back out on the ice after that she took the big hit in the first period.
That came out the first offensive shift after the kill, absolutely.
1-0 Wheeling Park.
See, we get the announcement here shortly.
Elijah Pisos getting credit for the goal. Oh, a nice centering pass and a good save by Cole Luther. Good play by McCardle as she tried to find Guzulik. Puck was deflected right on net, and Luther made a nice save to keep this 1-0. So Elijah Pisos, his third goal of the year, comes after the Patriots killed a 5-on-3 disadvantage. McCardle, nice pass. The Gazulik shot right on. Nice right pad save by Luther. Puck is sent into the Patriots' end, picked up by Jacob Miller.
McCardle ripped a wrist shot, too, from the high slot before that centering feed. So you can tell she's playing with a little bit of passion right now.
Without a doubt. McCardle comes in on the forecheck. Here's Andrew Beck skating with speed. Good pass up to Tommy Gordon. Beck using his physicality. Knocks Mendelson off the puck. Dumps the puck deeper over to Heidekevich. Heidekevich knocked to the boards by Spencer Abraham. Back to the right point. Henry Meekum. Shot never makes it to the net. Played by Jolie Haller. Haller chips it up over to Abraham, but he can't get it out. Heidekevich battling there with Jacob Miller and Max Mendelson. Heidekevich still strong on the puck. Kicks it to himself in the near corner. Heidekevich still on the puck. His shot, and it goes in. Heidekevich, what a working man's goal that was.
Yeah. Fights out of the corner. Horrible angle shot, but it sneaks under the armpit of Romanek and ties the game at 1. Just under 12 minutes to play in the second period.
Heidekevich outmuscled 2 or 3 Wheeling Park Patriots and then was able to kind of kick the puck back to himself in the corner. Came out of the corner. You mentioned the sharp angle that he shot from. Wasn't a great angle. Not a good goal given up by Romanek as she kind of lost control of the post. But, boy, you circle that one because that was just impressive.
Yeah. Impressive work by Sewickley. A tough give up for Wheeling Park, but back to even. And definitely, though, Sewickley grabbing momentum back after Wheeling Park certainly took it after the big kill, then the goal. Sewickley fighting back into this thing, though.
Hajdakiewicz, his 5th goal of the year. I believe that will be unassisted as well. Christian Nestor shot from the left point, save made. Joey Haller back to the center point, shot by Gavin Kearns, goes wide of the net. And coming out of his own end is Jack Dugan. Dugan, nice pass. Shot goes wide of the net. That shot came from Fullerton. Another chance out in front from Shane Moore. His shot goes wide of the net. Logan Fullerton loses control. Here comes Joey Haller with speed through the neutral zone. And they're going to be into the zone offsides as Zach Taylor couldn't stop up. So a couple of goals, one for each team here in the second period. Pisos gave the Patriots a 1-0 lead, his third of the year. And Hajdakiewicz scores to tie it up, his 5th.
Yeah, just what can you say? A good game so far. Exciting start to the second period with a couple of goals.
Henry Meekum down the left wing with some speed. Passes it up for himself. Good hit. Good check by Jacob Miller using his body, pinning Meekum to the boards. Puck will be dumped down into Sewickley Academy's end and played by Jackson Paul. Jackson Paul, nice combination of size and speed. Jackson Paul loses control, actually breaks his stick. Have to go get a new twig. Charlie Muse loses control of the puck. Here's Zach Taylor down the left side. Shot. Nice save by Cole Luther. And icing the puck will be the Sewickley Academy Panthers. Another good chance for Wheeling Park, but another good save by Luther to keep this a 1-1 game.
To say a goalie has to fight off a shot, that was the very definition of it. Luther, I mean, he saw the puck. There was no way he was squeezing that one. He just had to get it away from the net, and luckily, with the glove, able to bat it away to keep it 1-1.
Gazolik wins the face-off over Hajdakiewicz. Now skating down the right side for Sewickley Academy is Gordon. Tries to center a pass, and it's knocked away by a good defensive play by Carnes. And Carnes slides into the Patriots net and knocks it off its moorings, and we get a stoppage with 9:53 to go. Boy, nice defensive play by Gavin Carnes.
Very nice. Good job getting back. Got the stick on it. Net comes off, but don't take that away from the effort as he got back and broke up a good scoring chance for the Panthers.
It's amazing how fast you can skate when you realize that you just kind of created a breakaway for the other team. It gives you a little bit of extra motivation to get back and make a defensive play. That's exactly what Gavin Carnes did. Face-off won cleanly by Gazolik, but Sewickley Academy controls. Hajdakiewicz back behind the net to Gordon. Gordon knocked off the puck momentarily. Good hit by Christian Nestor. Kept in by Chris Martin. Good play. Over to Gordon. Over to on the goal line. Another sharp angle shot by Hajdakiewicz is turned away by Romanek, and Wheeling Park will ice the puck with 9:24 to go.
It's ever since the goal, it's almost like Wheeling Park's goal woke up Sewickley. They're really buzzing since then. Obviously tying it up and really having some good chances on Romanek since. If ever there was a point, and this is tough time for Wheeling Park, deep into the second period, but you got to get some zone time and kind of get some momentum back here.
Jack Dugan, solid face-off win. Henry Meekum's shot goes off of the shin pad of Pisos. Eliza Pisos, a nice save. Now another chance for Dugan. Good save that time by Romanek. That was point blank, that shot. Pass is picked off by Jacob Miller. He'll knock the puck into the Panthers' end and go chasing after it. But back there is Grant Recker. Recker will throw it all the way around back to Moore, who sends it back to Recker. Recker will take control over to Meekum. Meekum gets the puck caught up in the feet of the officials. Gain control, can't get it out. Good play by Max Mendelson to keep the puck in. Again, Panthers can't clear. Turning shot by Hoerner is saved by Luther. And playing it there is Meekum. Can't get it out. Nice play by McCardle. She keeps it in. And finally, Sewickley Academy gains control. Can't get it out again. Recker has his pocket picked by Hoerner. Try to get the puck to the far corner, but shot it just wide. Boy, Meekum now. He will just send the puck the length of the ice, and they're going to say it could have been played by Miller. It might have been touched by Miller, so that's a good break for Sewickley Academy. Jacob Miller, his lead pass goes past Guzolik, and that will be an icing. So what looked like was going to be an icing on Sewickley Academy 10 seconds later is icing on Wheeling Park.
It's hard to get a read on this game right now. It really is. Wheeling Park early in the period looked so sharp. And since they scored again, Sewickley's really kind of taken it back from them.
Here's a chance for the Panthers. Centering pass as they try to find Ben Mohan on the doorstep. And another icing call on the Patriots. I agree. Wheeling Park in the last handful of minutes has been kind of holding on for dear life.
Yeah, but yeah, we talked off the top of the pregame about, the short bench. You get deep into the second. That's the toughest time for when you got a short bench with no break between first and second. And right now, they are in survival. They've generated a couple of chances, but they've been spread out here ever since that first goal.
Face-off won by Sewickley Academy, kept in momentarily by Martin, but Wheeling Park will take control of the puck over to Kale on the left wing. He enters the zone, and the shot attempt is blocked partially by Martin. Here comes Jackson Paul. He'll tip it up over to Muse. Charlie Muse, nice move around defenders. They're going to be in offsides, though, as Peter Curran, we've not seen Peter Curran out for, maybe this might be his first shift.
Yeah, I haven't noticed him up to that point. Yeah, he was just a step off. I think he cut a little bumps. He was trying to back out of the zone, just couldn't quite get out of there. So we've passed the halfway point of this hockey game, knotted at 1.
Face-off comes just outside of Wheeling Park's end, won by the Patriots, played by Gavin Kearns, I should say. Now here's a chance. Guzolik using his speed, and Cole Luther had to make a really nice save as Guzolik got around Thomas Young. Had a really good scoring chance.
Yeah, a pretty good one indeed, but as has been the case tonight, Luther right on his angle. That's something that jumps out to you about Luther. He knows where to be. He follows the puck very well, tracks it. Doesn't leave you much to work with.
A centering chance, turning with a shot is Pisos, looking for his second goal of the game. His shot was blocked, and coming back the other way is Sewickley Academy. Dumping it in was Ben Mohan. Puck is picked off in his own zone by Joey Holler. Nice pass up ahead. Shot by McCardle is saved off the mask, I believe, of Cole Luther.
Yeah, she had a semi-breakaway there, but the puck just, you couldn't settle it down, couldn't get a good deke there on Luther. Able to get a shot off, but not much on it.
Well, icing call will come against Wheeling Park as the lead pass to Joey Holler goes just beyond his stick. 6:32 to go in the second period, tied at 1. Sewickley Academy and Wheeling Park. Heidekevich for the Panthers and Pisos for the Patriots. Face-off coming to the right of Romanek. It'll be Heidekevich and McCardle. Face-off won by McCardle. Thrown all the way around to Joey Holler. Nice pass just behind McCardle. Couldn't take the pass. Jackson Paul will take control of the puck. They will dump it into the near corner. Getting there first will be Holler. Good play to lift up the stick of Heidekevich, and Holler gains control. Over to McCardle. 2-on-1 if they hurry for Wheeling Park. McCardle's shot blockered away by Cole Luther. There's a chance 3-on-2 for the Panthers. Here comes Beck into the zone. Shot right on. Good play by Romanek to kind of give a little ground so she could see it a little longer. Made a nice save. Now a pass up ahead. It's going to be another icing call against the Patriots, and so with 5:41 to go in the second period, the puck will come all the way down into Wheeling Park's end.
What is that, at least half a dozen icing calls in this period, Steve? Maybe more. It's been a lot of icings here in the second period. A lot on Wheeling Park. I think the fatigue a factor there, but also just some passes offline.
Face-off won by the Panthers, played to the near boards by Martin. Martin can't keep it in. Good play by Kale. Here he comes down the left wing. Tries to center a pass. Was looking for Zach Taylor, but a nice sliding defensive play by Fullerton. Over to Gazolik. Been one of the better players for the Patriots here tonight. Shot from the right point goes whistling wide of the net. Christian Nestor from the right point. Couldn't get it on net. Now a chance from the near boards goes wide. Back over to Kale. Kale plays it over to Taylor, who tries to center a pass, but goes off the back of the net, played by Grant Recker. Recker can't get the puck out. Finally, Jack Dugan able to just tap it out, and it's played there by Christian Nestor. Nestor able to gain entry into the zone. He goes against 3 white jerseys and still battling. He knocks Fullerton to the ice. Over to Kale, shot right on. Glove down and a chance right on. Shot by Gazolik. Puck still in the crease. They're not going to blow it dead until Luther has it. Finally he does. Maybe one of the best chances here of the second period for the Wheeling Park Patriots. But a good job by Luther to keep that puck out of the net.
Yeah, a very good job. An extended sequence where Martin without his stick for at least a minute of zone time before they finally cleared, and then they still got it back in before he just now picked the twig up, headed off the ice. So Wheeling Park, a great chance, but better defense by Sewickley.
Face-off comes to the right of Luther, won by Wheeling Park, kept in by Mendelson. Here comes Sewickley Academy. Wow, big hit that time as Jacob Miller knocks Matthew Meekum into the boards. Thomas Young picks the puck up. Nice little pass over to McEnroe. Joseph McEnroe loses control of the puck. Puck will come out to McCardle. She tries to find Elijah Pisos, but he can't take the pass. Played by Henry Meekum. Meekum is knocked off of the puck by Pisos, and he gets combated back behind the net. Now a shot from the right point goes tipped wide of the net. Max Mendelson, a turning shot, goes way wide. Played by Joey Holler, tips the puck to himself, back behind the net, comes out in front. Shot save made by Luther as a very sharp angle shot. Puck will be thrown the length of the ice and will go right on, and so having to play it is Romanek. And she'll hold on with 3:21 to go in this second period. 1-1, Wheeling Park and Sewickley Academy.
Well, a good last couple minutes for Wheeling. I think, that long sequence of offensive time important for them. Get the puck away from their zone for a while. Sewickley really was coming hard after they tied it, but weathering the storm of the Patriots and keeping it at 1.
Face-off won by the Panthers, able to keep it in. Played by Nestor, but he loses control of the puck to Hajdakevich. Hajdakevich has been really good down below the goal line. Centering pass, here's Guzolik. Loses control of the puck, played there by Gordon, but he loses control. Here's a chance for Zach Taylor. A little flip shot towards the net goes wide. And played by Chris Martin. Sewickley Academy tips the puck up. Here's Gordon down the right wing. Shot gloved by Romanek. Made it look really simple. She holds on with 2:40 to go. I've been very impressed with both goaltenders, but I think Dorothy Romanek has looked really, really solid in the net.
No, she has. I think it's a big game for her. And you saw the teammates come over and give her a couple pats on the back after that save. They know she bailed him out on that one, no doubt.
A good chance for Tommy Gordon using his speed down the right wing, getting a good shot off. Garrett Guzolik over to the right side, finds Zach Taylor. Zach Taylor goes all the way around the net. Centering pass, here's a chance for Kale. He is robbed, absolutely robbed, and a nice save point blank by Cole Luther.
Well, he kind of shot it straight on. I don't know if he meant to or not, but right into the pads of Luther. Again, right on his ankle, square to the shooter.
Wheeling Park's going to be whistled down for a penalty. Zach Taylor using his feet to trip up a Sewickley Academy Panther. And so the Panthers will go on the power play for the 4th time here tonight. They are 0 for 3 so far. 2:14 to go in the second period. They are trying to take their first lead of the night. Here come the Panthers through the neutral zone. Here's Logan Fullerton. Oh, big hit as Mendelson knocks Fullerton to the ice and then picks the puck up. Can't get it out. Good play by Henry Meekum. Shot deflected by McCardle. Good block by Brooke McCardle. And good job on the boards. Boy, they can't get it out now as Haller had a chance. Finally, Haller does gain control of it and turns and throws it the length of the ice. Here's Andrew Beck picking the puck up in his own zone. Good speed through the neutral zone. Fakes a shot, goes around Miller, and now a sharp angle shot goes wide of the net. All the way back to Henry Meekum at the right point. Back to Beck. Beck in the near corner. Beck still holds the puck over to Meekum. Meekum down low to Heidekevich, uses his strong body, comes out in front, gets a shot off, save made. Good save there by Romanek. And Wheeling Park's Joey Haller comes back the other way, 2-on-3. Short-handed, his centering pass is picked off. 1 minute to go in the second period. Here comes Thomas Young leading the charge back the other way on the power play. Centers a pass for Heidekevich, can't gain control. Finds the puck back on his blade though. Now it's shot from the short angle. Save made by Romanek. Still 26 seconds to go on the man advantage for the Panthers. Looking for their first power play goal of the night. Martin shot, he scores. Martin, was it Gordon? Maybe Gordon got a piece of it. I think Martin was the one that took the shot from the right point, and I think Gordon might have gotten the deflection.
Well, it caught a couple sticks on the way in, and one of them belonging to Wheeling Park, but I think you're right on who got the deflection for Sewickley. We'll wait on the announcement, but Sewickley finally on the power play able to bury one after Wheeling had a nice short-handed chance, but two people cut back deep. I think it took one to get set defensively coming back, and that helps lead to Sewickley goal to make it 2-1 late in the second period.
Well, that is a big goal for the Sewickley Academy Panthers. We'll wait to see who got it officially. And here comes Jack Dugan back the other way. Gavin Kearns stepped into him. 20 seconds to go in the second period.
Goal, scored by number 51, Tommy Gordon.
It is Tommy Gordon getting his 6th goal of the year. Now Andrew Beck, a chance late, and he scores. Andrew Beck, a snipe from the right circle, and 2 goals in the last minute of the second period, and the Sewickley Academy Panthers have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, the dam breaking for Wheeling Park, and again, late second, a tough place to be with a short bench, and Sewickley coming hard after the second goal to build a big advantage here with 7 seconds on the clock.
Boy, how about that goal, though, as he beats Romanek above the glove, just under the crossbar, and that's it for the second period. 2 late goals for the Sewickley Academy Panthers. They score 3 total in the second period, and they head into the intermission with a 3-1 lead over Wheeling Park. We'll recap it for you after this. You're listening and watching PIHL Hockey 2017 here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
At American Back Centers, you've got nothing to lose but the pain. We're talking with Dr. Pete Peduzzi of American Back Centers about VaxD therapy. Dr. Peduzzi, it sounds like VaxD therapy can successfully treat a lot of disc-related problems.
Kathy, listeners need to know that VaxD is an effective treatment for herniated discs, degenerative disc disorder, foot drop, sciatica, stenosis, and even failed back surgery.
Really? So even if a patient has had back surgery and is still having problems, VaxD therapy can help?
Yes, at the American Back Centers, we've successfully treated patients who've had back surgery and are still experiencing pain. Before considering surgery, you should definitely give us a call. VaxD is safe, FDA approved, and has a high success rate for treating disc-related neck and back pain.
Thanks, Dr. Pete. Folks, if you have any of the problems we've discussed, please give Dr. Pete a call or visit the website at AmericanBackCenters.com.
At American Back Centers, you've got nothing to lose but the pain.
We wrap up football and tip off basketball in December with a couple of special shows here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. On Wednesday, December 6th, we have a special tip-off edition of the Round Ball Report at 5 p.m. with the top 5 individual players, top 5 teams from each classification, and the first edition of the Trib 10 Power Rankings. Then on December 13th at 5 p.m., it's the final edition of This Week in the WPIHL as we announce the Trib 25 Football All-Star Team. Don't miss the start of basketball and the finish of football with special shows Wednesday, December 6th and 13th at 5 p.m. on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
AstroTurf, a pioneer in sports surfacing, proudly supports high school athletics. Visit one of their 280 fields in the tri-state area to see their cutting-edge technology. AstroTurf's focus on R&D enables them to provide innovative surfaces that protect athletes and stand the test of time. AstroTurf now propels performance with iconic turf fields and legendary Record-Tan tracks. They manufacture, build, and maintain a full range of turf and track systems for total quality control. Learn more at astroturf.com.
Little lead for your head here in between the second and third period of action from the Robert Morris University Island Sports Complex. A pretty good one here in Class A. The home team, the Sewickley Academy Panthers, a couple of late goals too coming in the final minute as they take a 3-1 lead over the Wheeling Park Patriots. Let's quickly take a look at the scoring summary through 2 periods.
Well, nothing in the first, of course. We get into the second after killing off a 2-man advantage that carried over in part from the tail end of the first period. Wheeling Park on the board. Elijah Pisos unassisted at 3:09 to make it 1-0 Patriots. They had all the momentum at that point, looking sharp, but Sewickley answered quickly. Less than 2 minutes later, Matt, help me out again, see with the pronunciation. Heidekevich at 5:07, unassisted, makes it 1-1. Sewickley on the power play, their 4th chance of the night. They finally break through. Tommy Gordon deflects home a Heidekevich shot at 16:28. They're late in the period, made it 2-1, and then seconds later, 2 goals in less than 30 seconds. At 16:53, Andrew Beck from Thomas Young made it 3-1. And those, look, we know late goals are killers. 2 late goals definitely killers, especially when you go from 1-1 to 3-1. You know, and we talked about it. Deep in the second period, a tough spot for any team to be when you got a short bench. And Wheeling Park really paid for it there late as we now sit at the 3-1 deficit. Shots on goal through 2 periods stand at 29-27, favoring Wheeling Park.
I got to give you a lot of credit, partner, because you called that, or even before this game started, just the discrepancy of benches. Certainly, Sewickley Academy has so many more skaters available to Chris Chiasano, the head coach of the Panthers, than Grant Van Laar does of the Patriots. And, you know, I think the team got worn down a little bit. You know, they just didn't have enough bodies to kind of split up the ice time, and it really was impacted. Alongside Adam Hoerner and Jess Levo on video, I'm Steve Nagler. Glad you could be with us. This is the first of 2 video spotlight games of the night. We have a Class AA tilt after this one. The game is supposed to start at 9:15. Game that will feature Shaler and North Hills. That is your score through 2 periods. 3-1 Sewickley Academy over Wheeling Park. Again, the goal scorers Matthew Hajdukiewicz, his 5th of the year. Tommy Gordon on the deflection, his 6th of the year. And Andrew Beck getting his 7th of the year. And that's exactly what Chris Chiasano needed for this team to be without Michael Hertzberg, their leading scorer, dealing with a 5-game suspension from the WPIL. It's a lot of offense to lose, to have to try to replace Hertzberg, by far the leading goal scorer on this team, coming in to tonight with 11, and had 8 more points on the year than the second leading point getter for the Panthers. He had 17 coming into tonight. He is serving his 2nd game of the 5-game suspension. So Chris Chiasano, I'm sure, happy to see his team kind of coming untracked a little bit.
Yeah, definitely, again, a good push late in the second, obviously. And I think, I think the icing's playing to that for Wheeling Park. A lot of icing calls in the second half of the period. So you're not chasing the puck, but you're skating up and down. You're doing all that. And, look, I think, you never want to use the excuse, of, well, we have a short bench tonight. Because early in the game you can mask it. You can run the short shifts. You can keep your energy up. But when you don't get that break between first and second, you get late in the second, you've killed off you've had 4 penalty kills. That wears on a team, and Sewickley took advantage. Give them credit. They seized an opportunity when early on, Steve, let's face it, they blew some opportunities. 0 for 3 in the power play until they got that power play goal late. And really, I think they could put this game away a long time ago if you go by some of the flurries they had, but Romantic equal to the task. The Wheeling defense stood tall, but Sewickley comes through late in the period, and now they've grabbed the momentum heading into the third.
I thought Romantic, by and large, played a pretty good first 2 periods. I would say she'd probably like to have the Hajdukiewicz goal back, because that was a very sharp angle, short angle shot that, had she just kind of simply hugged the post, I think she would have made that save. Yeah. Other than that, she had no chance on the Gordon goal, because that was an outstanding deflection. I didn't even see it go in.
And it hit a Wheeling defender as well on the way in. So, yeah.
And the snipe job by Andrew Beck. I mean, there's not too many goalies at the NHL level that's going to make that save, because of how strong that shot was, and just the perfect placement of that goal. It literally over the glove hand, it just under the top bar, and just a shot that was too good.
If you ask the goalie, any goalie in that position will tell you, but I should have been I should have been sharper on that shot. I wasn't ready after the whatever. But like you said, it was a snipe. I mean, there's not much you can do about a shot that's that perfectly placed.
That is your score, 3-1 Sewickley Academy after 2 periods. We will have the drop of the 3rd period puck in just a bit. You're listening and watching PIHL Hockey 2017 here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
There's a new fear, not of better options, of rising loan rates. It's real. Rates have gone up, and Dollar Bank still has one of the lowest around. With a rate as low as 3.29% APR with only $50,000 borrowed, fixed for 7 years, there's nothing to fear. You can renovate the kitchen or update a bathroom or 2. So lock in your rate now before I don't want to say it out loud. If choosing the better option is your worry, you can be confident that Dollar Bank's loan experts have only your best interests in mind, since they're not paid a commission. So lock in your rate before they go up again. Get those home improvements done with a rate as low as 3.29% APR, fixed for 7 years. Longer terms are available. Stop by, call 1-800-242-BANK, or visit dollar.bank. Dollar Bank, mutually inspired. Rate is for well-qualified borrowers and includes a discount with a maintained qualifying checking account. Not available for the refinance of a Dollar Bank loan, line, or mortgage of less than $15,000 in new money. Monthly payment of $13.34 per $1,000 borrowed. Other terms and conditions apply. Subject to change without notice. Equal housing lender.
Who showed you how to get to Sesame Street and took you to visit Mr. Rogers' neighborhood? WQED. And now, WQED and PBS Learning Media can help you travel through space, get an up-close look into Vietnam, and be in the front row of a Broadway show. In collaboration with local school districts, community organizations, and local libraries, WQED continues to create experiences that remake learning for students, teachers, and lifelong learners. For more info, visit WQED.org and begin your adventure.
Both teams coming back onto the ice. The Sewickley Academy Panthers are back first. They will like the first period, skate from right to left. Wheeling Park back on the ice as well. Mentioned the play of Dorothy Romanek, who I think, again, for the most part, has kept this Wheeling Park Patriots team very competitive in this hockey game. Let's not forget Cole Luther, who has been really challenged consistently at times and has maybe had to deal with the better of the scoring chances. I think, you mentioned the shots on goal. I think they were pretty close, but I think Cole Luther has had to make a lot of big saves for this Panthers team tonight. I agree. Both goalies with 26 saves. You talk about Luther. He's had to stop all kinds. We talked about the high one he had to fight off there in the last period. We talked about the one thing we haven't talked about is a lot of the wraparounds. Wheeling Park has had some pretty speedy, quick wraparounds tonight trying to fool Luther. He's been equal to the task. Have a chance to really focus on that, especially in the first. Wheeling Park had 3 or 4 wraparound chances that were good chances that Luther able to get the skate to the post and stop him. So, he's had to do it all tonight. But as I said, I think the one thing that he's very consistent on the angles. I mean, you watch him, he's square to the shooter, the stick always in position, the glove always up. He's always looking at the shooter. And I think that's a big part of it. I know it's easy to say. Goalies love to talk about playing positionally. It's an easy thing to say. It's a harder thing to do game in, game out. I haven't seen him lapse at all tonight. He's been very sharp. Excellent numbers coming into this one. 2-1 on the year, .267 goals against average, .912 save percentage. Save percentage has gone up already here tonight. Wheeling Park Patriots have to stay out of the penalty box. They've already taken 4 minors through the first 34 minutes of play. They've given up 1 power play goal. And down 2 heading into the third period. They need to stay at least even strength here. Andrew Beck will dump the puck in and go chasing after it. We're going to probably see that employed an awful lot by the Panthers here in the third period. Make those Wheeling Park Patriots turn their backs and go in after the puck, especially short-handed skaters. Puck played back to the right point by Jackson Paul, who dumps it in deep. Puck will come back to Paul at the right point. Left-handed shot is Jackson Paul. Heidekevich tries to center a pass. He does get it out in front. It's knocked away. Now a chance right out in front, and a point-blank shot save made by Romanek on Andrew Beck. Good play by Heidekevich, who, as the puck goes into the netting, just kind of working back behind the net, getting a couple of passes out in front. Beck was stoned on a good save by Romanek. Puck will be dropped to the right side of Romanek in the Patriots zone, won cleanly by Fullerton. Shot right on and score. Wow, what a deflection by Jack Dugan off of the shot by Recker. It's 4-1 Panthers. You know, Sewickley has been loving the point shots tonight. A lot of slappers. That one a wrister, but they have tried that a lot tonight. The perimeter game, they've stuck with it, and here they get the deflection. Like you said, nothing Romanek could do on that one. Kind of snuck in behind her and kind of reached around with the stick and able to get the tape on it. And a very steep hill to climb now for the Patriots, down 4-1. We had such a good look at it from the angle that we're sitting here. Just a great deflection and right between the wickets of Romanek. Again, nothing that she could do on a great deflection by Dugan. His 4th goal of the year comes early in the third period, less than a minute in. So 2 goals scored in the last minute of the second period, a goal scored in the first minute of the third period. And you hear hockey people talk about it all the time. Yep. Those late and early goals in periods are backbreakers, and they have been here tonight for the Patriots. I don't know what it is. It's just one of those things in hockey that is late in the early, and it's happened here for Sewickley. Elijah Pisos, the goal scorer for the Patriots, tries to center a pass, and now the net comes off of its mooring. Down in the goal, 50 seconds. Grant Recker gets the assist. There should have been another assist on whoever won the faceoff. Yeah. Maybe it was Dugan that actually won the faceoff, which is why it wouldn't be a second assist. But Face-off will come outside of the Panthers' end. Wheeling Park really in need of a goal here early in this third period as the centering pass to Pisos. Can't get a backhand shot. Centering pass gets picked up by Thomas Young, played by Jackson Paul. Paul loses control of the puck. Zach Taylor will dump it in deep, but unable to track it down was Zach Kale. Kale back on sides. He'll go chasing after it with Thomas Young. Kale will actually get there first. Young doing battle with Kale. Kale will come out of it with the puck, but then he loses control. Back over to McCardle. Oh, good job by Mendelson to keep the puck in. Here's a chance for McCardle. Shot, tries to go high over the blocker, but she shoots it wide of the net. A centering pass back for McCardle as she can't control the puck initially. Dumps it back down to Gazolik. Now centers, and it's patted down by Luther. He'll hold on with 14:31 to go in this third period.
For Wheeling, I mean, that's a good start there. You know, get a couple of pucks in on Luther, try to reestablish some zone time. You can't look at this as a sprint if you're Wheeling Park. You got to look at one goal at a time. You still have time on the clock. Get one the next 3-4 minutes here and go from there.
Now, Haller will dump it deep back behind the Gazolik. Pass out in front. A good redirection by McCardle right on. Luther had to be sharp there to make the save.
I don't know if we're still doing. If we're still doing the Stay Strong and Play On thing with UPMC on the website, check it out because I would nominate McCardle if I'm watching tonight. Took the big hit, went through the concussion protocol, and back on the ice and playing pretty sharp for Wheeling Park.
She really has. She's had a couple of nice chances. Puck gets wheeled around, played there by Christian Nestor. Good job to keep it in. Over to Haller, throws it towards the net. Gets deflected away on a nice play by Recker. Puck is tipped ahead by Heidekevich. He'll go in after it, but getting there first is Gavin Kearns. Puck will be flipped up into the crowd. And we'll get some new vulcanized rubber. Face-off will come to the right of Romanek in Wheeling Park's end. Wheeling Park trying to climb the large mountain. 4-1 Sewickley Academy here in the third period. Puck goes back behind Wheeling Park's end. Played there by Jacob Miller. And Pisos able to get the puck out. Now here's Kale. Nice centering pass for Taylor, but he couldn't control. Kale tries to gain control of the puck. Good defensive play by Thomas Young. And here comes Logan Fullerton. Pass deflected, goes the length of the ice, no icing. Good job by Jack Dugan to outmaneuver Jacob Miller to the puck. Kept in by Jackson Paul. But Mendelson will break up his pass. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Here comes Kale, makes a move around the defender, centers a pass, it's picked off by Paul. Played by Zach Taylor back into Panthers end. Thomas Young will dump the puck in deep. Mendelson will get there first. Mendelson loses control of the puck to Young. He tries to center a pass for Charlie Muse, never quite gets there. And here comes Pisos, one-on-one with Recker. Makes a move around, a shot, and a nice save by Cole Luther. He tried to beat Luther to the 5-hole, but he closed it down quickly.
That's a big save right there.
Grant Recker will just knock the puck back into the padding of Luther. Recker walked around there by Elijah Pisos, already his third goal of the night, looking for his fourth. But again, a good save by Luther.
Hard to think you're going to get a better look than that if you're Wheeling Park. That's a good save by Luther.
Shot from the left point by Nestor is deflected wide. Played by Muse. Picked of his pocket by Joey Haller. Back behind the net. Haller sets up, back to Nestor at the left point. Over to Haller, near boards. Back to Nestor. again at the left point. Kept in by Holler. Nice play by him to use the skates to control the puck. Over to Nestor. Nestor will wind up. His shot is deflected wide of the net. Good defensive play by Curran. And Sewickley Academy will simply ice the puck. We'll get a stoppage with 11:42 to go in the third period. Again, 4-1 Sewickley Academy.
Of course, Steve mentioned the nightcap tonight, Shaler North Hills. PIHL doubleheader again next Monday, December 4th at the Alpha Ice Complex in Harmarville. Check it out. Pine Richland and Shaler drop the puck at 6. Erie Prep and Pittsburgh Central Catholic will go at 8. Sean Myers, Lee Munn will have the call. Chris Lackner will video it all for you next Monday on Trib Live, HSSN.com.
Face-off won by Wheeling Park. They can't control. Now they're going to say it's a hand pass played by Sewickley Academy, so we get a stoppage, and the puck will be dropped just outside of the Panthers' blue line.
Pace of the game definitely slowed down quite a bit from what we saw at the end of the second.
Zach Taylor wins the faceoff from Heidekevich. They'll dump it in. First one back there is Panthers' Jackson Paul. Can't get it out. Played there by Kale. Kale loses control of the puck as he is bodied off by Heidekevich. Jackson Paul, I think he has played a very strong game on the blue line. Nice stay-at-home defenseman. Finds himself deep in the offensive zone now here, though, as he just kind of rags the puck. Back to Beck at the left point. He keeps it in. Shot goes wide of the net. Big hit on Pisos. Now we're going to get a penalty as I believe Andrew Beck is going to go have a seat for 2 minutes.
So it'll be the second chance of the night for Wheeling on the man advantage. Still almost, I should say, 11 minutes to play in the third. So another chance. And all you look for is opportunities when you're in these situations. Down 3. You get a goal here on the power play. You're not in a horrible position, but you're also running out of chances. You got to take advantage of one of these to cut this lead at some point if you're Wheeling Park.
Still nearly 11 minutes to go in this hockey game. So yeah, you're right. If they can cash it in on the power play and cut this lead to 4-2, Guzolik loses control of the puck, but back onto the stick of Christian Nestor, who winds his way through the neutral zone. Nestor gains control, stops up on the far boards, tries to take a shot off of the stick of Joey Holler.
Time of the pony, 6 minutes, 5 seconds. Back to equipping at 6:05.
Holler chases in after it. Good zone setup time here for Wheeling Park. Now they lose control of the puck. Played there by Jack Dugan. He'll send it the length of the ice. Played by Romanek. She will leave it for Christian Nestor. Still 1:16 to go on the man advantage for Wheeling Park. Here's Guzolik. Comes up down the right wing. Guzolik back to the right point. Here's Kern. Shot right on. Save made by Luther. He'll hold on with 9:51 to go in the third period.
Yeah, good look for Luther there. Another stab. Definitely in the running for one of our Trib Live High School Sports Network 3 stars. We'll have those for you during the post-game report.
Face-off one. Back to Miller. His shot never makes it to the net. Now a turning shot by Guzolik goes just wide. Guzolik will chase in after it. He'll gain control of the puck back behind the net. Over to Holler. Holler back to the left point, over to Mendelson. Mendelson shot goes off of Jackson Paul. Now a shot deflected off of the stick of McCardle. A good shot pass by Miller. McCardle just couldn't get enough on it as Miller shot from the right point goes up into the netting and tripped his. And we're going to get some rough stuff here as taking exception was Guzolik and shot back at one of the Sewickley Academy Panthers. I think Guzolik's going to go off. I don't know if anybody else will. And it looks like Jackson Paul.
Coincidental, yeah.
Yeah, Jackson Paul will go off.
If you're going to call the retaliation there like that, you got to call the first one. And the ref saw everything, so good coincidentals if you're going to make that call by the officials.
So both Paul for the Panthers and Guzolik for the Patriots go off. 9:27 to go. It'll still be 5-on-4, the man advantage for the Patriots for the next 32 seconds. Faceoff is won by Taylor, but having to go back to his own blue line is Christian Nestor. Nestor dogged by Hajdakiewicz. Over to Pisos. Pisos shot right on. Save made by Cole Luther, and he'll hold on. And boy, skating through right past Luther and getting dumped is Kale. Still 15 seconds to go on the man advantage for the Patriots, as they will get an offensive zone face-off with 9:10 to go. Taylor and Hajdakiewicz do battle, and Hajdakiewicz wins the face-off, kept in at the right point by Nestor, only momentarily as Jack Dugan able to get the puck out. I think Christian Nestor has been very strong on his skates here tonight. Back on the blue line for Wheeling Park. Back out on the ice is Andrew Beck. Penalty is over. 0 for 2 now on the power play is Wheeling Park. Centering chance for the Patriots is knocked away by Beck. And a shot from the right point by Pisos is saved and deflected into the netting by Luther. We get a stoppage with 8:31 to go in this third period.
Halfway through the third, and Sewickley still in the driver's seat after that early goal, no doubt. Shots now 33-32 favoring Sewickley.
Face-off won by Wheeling Park. Thrown to the near corner, played there by Recker, who's just able to get the puck out. Played by Grant Recker there. Gavin Kearns back on the puck. Good pass up to Jake Miller. Jake Miller through the neutral zone, just fired in. Go chasing after it is Joey Holler. Goes 1-on-2 against a couple of Panthers, comes away with it. Nice centering pass over to Miller. Puck is in his skates. He still gets a turning shot off, but down on all fours was Luther, and knew that Miller couldn't do a whole lot with it. Couldn't, kind of lift the puck from the prone position he was in, and Luther making another easy save.
Yeah, he kind of made that one look easy for sure.
Face off to the left of Luther, won by Sewickley Academy. They can't get the puck out. Finally they do, but they have to ice it. They're going to say no icing, as the puck could have been played by Holler. So Max Mendelson will go in after it. Play it all the way back around. Good play by Joey Holler there to stop the puck with his skate. Lead pass over to McCardle goes beyond her reach and all the way down for icing, and we'll get a stoppage with 7:42 to go. Lone third period goal coming from Jack Dugan of the Sewickley Academy Panthers. It's 4-1 Panthers.
And the game at this point, it's almost entered cruise control in a way after that early goal by Sewickley.
Face off one by the Panthers, back over to Young in the left point. Shot just goes barely over the net. Good break for Romanek and the Patriots as they'll ice the puck again.
Yeah, it gave a valiant effort to get there, did Jacob Miller, but definitely way too far for him to catch it.
Both Gazolik and Jackson Paul back out on the ice for their respective teams. Faceoff will come to the left of Romanek. Won by Wheeling Park. Here comes Guzolik. Good pass over to Mendelson. 3-on-2. Mendelson comes in. Shot. Boy, Luther fought that one off. That was a high shot that was rising as it got to Luther. Here comes Hajdakiewicz down the right wing. He stops up. Finding Young late. Well, Young will walk around Mendelson, get the puck over to Andrew Beck. Back over to Hajdakiewicz. He's got Young in front. Good pass. Young had to take it to his backhand side, which kind of slowed the momentum down. Now here comes McCardle with speed down the right wing, one-on-one. She'll just go dumping in after it, and she will chase off on a change. Andrew Beck using his speed through the neutral zone. 2-on-2. Here's a shot, goes way wide of the net. Comes all the way back around, kept in by Chris Martin, but only for a moment. Here comes Mendelson one-on-one. Goes to the backhand side. His backhand goes wide of the net. Now Elijah Pisos from the left wing. His shot turned away easily by Luther. Back to Pisos at the left point. Shot goes wide that time. Andrew Beck plays it out to center ice, played by Pisos. The only goal getter for the Patriots is Pisos buried his third of the year to give Wheeling Park a 1-0 lead. Oh, and a big hit of Grant Recker in the corner. Here's a chance for Taylor. Tries to win it to the far side, but goes wide of the net.
Tried to float one past the stick through traffic, but he couldn't find the cage.
Well, it's good to see Grant Recker get up. He was kind of lost control of his skates as he was getting hit.
He did. I watched the hit, though. The bulk of the impact was the hitting player's arms into the boards. I think it sounded worse than it sounded worse than it looked, is what I'm trying to say.
Zach Taylor back to pick the puck up back in his own end. Played to the near boards. Good play by Jake Miller. Now here's a 3-on-1 developing. Here's Zach Taylor. He's got Holler waiting. They didn't see him, and his shot goes high and wide of the net. Here's Holler, loses control of the puck. Jackson Paul will pick it up for the Panthers. Well, he takes a big hit by Kearns. Here's a chance. Boy, good shot that time by Peter Curran, but a better save by Romanek. Curran gets another shot. That's squibbled through the blue paint and wide of the net. 4:35 to go in the first period. Shot right on. Save made by Romanek. That was point blank. And Jack Dugan, another chance. Oh, a good poke check by Kearns there. Jack Dugan gets dumped. Boy, he still stays on the puck. He's a strong skater. Not only a fast skater, but a strong skater. Boy, McCardle is skating up ahead. Guzolik didn't see her. Here comes Grant Recker. Stops up on the half boards. In Wheeling Park's end, he'll just dump it back around. Centering attempt by Shane Moore is knocked away, and Wheeling Park will ice the puck with 3:56 to go in this third period. 4-1 at Sewickley Academy.
That backhand chance right on the top of the crease, right in the doorstep. Romanek stops it. And you mentioned the job that Dugan did, just taking on 3 Patriots by himself from his backside at the end of that sequence. Still kept the puck in for a while. Pretty impressive. Hard work by the Panthers.
Face-off will come to Romanek's left in Wheeling Park's end. Panthers win the face-off. Goes back to Grant Recker at the left point. He'll just simply fire it around back behind the net. Good play by Heidekevich to get the puck away from Christian Nestor. Centered, and it's swiped back away. Here comes Wheeling Park. Holler using his speed and body control. Shot on the far side, but a great save by Cole Luther. Flash that left pad. Now 3-on-2 back the other way. Tommy Gordon dumps it in deep. Now there's a chance for Heidekevich, and he is stoned by Romanek. In tight. Good save by Dorothy Romanek. Zach Taylor now goes 1-on-3. He's knocked off the puck. Jackson Paul loses control. Christian Nestor will pick it up for Wheeling Park. Try to throw a pass in front, but it's knocked down by Chris Martin. Now a turning shot by Pisos never makes it to the net. And Tommy Gordon able to skate the puck out. 2:46 to go as we get a stoppage in play. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
Daniel Lemieux tells us. I didn't realize there was a penalty. I heard the slap shot audio. But, yeah, they're sending. So for Wheeling Park, it's going to be Taylor, yeah.
So Taylor will sit down. That's not going to help the chances. Sewickley Academy already up 4-1. Their 5th power play of the night. They're 1 for 4.
Yeah, that pretty much kills it, I think, for Wheeling Park. I mean, it was already looking bad. Now you take a penalty with under 3 minutes. Not where you want your focus to be right now if you're the Patriots. But
Chris Chiasano putting some of his second and third liners on the ice to get some power play time. And Joseph McEnroe down the left wing. Actually, that's Matthew Meekum that got knocked off the puck. Young will dump the puck in and played by Kearns. Kearns will actually fire it into the bench area. Yikes. Yeah, pretty scary as Grant Van Laar had to duck out of the way of that one. Face-off will come deep in Wheeling Park's end. 2:19 to go in this third period. 4-1 Panthers. Heidekevich loses the draw cleanly to Holler, but picking up the puck is Dugan. He fans on the pass, and Pisos able to get the puck out of harm's way. Here comes Holler, 1-on-3, shorthanded. He'll stop up, wait for teammates. He'll just simply throw it back to neutral zone where Jacob Miller plays it. Jack Dugan gets his pocket picked by Holler. And Jacob Miller dumps it back into Panthers' end, but only momentarily, as Jack Dugan will fire it all the way around. Matt Heidekevich tips it in deeper. Played there by Holler of the Patriots. And then Pisos pulls down a Panther, no call. Back to the right point. Here's Grant Recker's shot, and it goes in. Deflected in front by somebody. I don't know if it was a...
I think it's Heidekevich. I think, but I could be wrong.
Well, it will be a power play goal. We know that.
Yeah, we know that. No, I think I am wrong. I was not Heidekevich.
Kearns had lost his stick. That didn't help things. He was playing without a blade. And another deflection goal on Romanek, not her fault. 5-1, Sewickley Academy. 2 for 5 on the man advantage. We'll get the announcement here in just a second. Here's Andrew Beck. Good check by Mendelson as Beck stays down. Here's Heidekevich, goes around the net. Now we're going to get a penalty. I think it's going to go against Sewickley Academy, and I think it was a revenge shot. I'm not sure who ended up getting it.
Still waiting on the goal announcement, and now, well, they're sending at least one Patriot in as well. Mendelson.
Not sure why play was whistled down. I thought Sewickley Academy had control of the puck. Mendelson not happy with the call.
A lot of barking down there right now.
Yeah, they're going to tend to Andrew Beck in the bench area. So 6th power play of the night for the Panthers, already up 5-1. 1:13 to go in this hockey game. Again, we're still waiting the goal announcement.
And they're going to just send Mendelson off.
The Sewickley goal.
As they realize there's under 2 minutes to play and they can do that, so they'll send him to the locker room for an early shower.
Grant Recker gets the goal, his first of the year. They're going to call it an unassisted goal.
I don't know how that works, but okay. Seemed to be a deflection to me. I'm not sure how you go unassisted.
Yeah. Well, I think what it was, I think it might have been a Wheeling Park player,
okay.
And that's what I thought. That's what I thought when I first saw it. But that's also what you do when you don't see the play fully.
Yes, it is.
You just call it unassisted. So, Max Mendelson, his night is done. He is getting a shower early. Face-off won by the Panthers. Back to Thomas Young. Over to Heidekevich. Back to Tommy Gordon. His shot never makes it to the net. Jackson Paul able to reach and keep it in. 1 minute to go. 60 seconds left in this one. Centering pass played by Jacob Miller. Good poke check by Miller, and he will get the puck out the length of the ice. Played there by Cole Luther. Back to Jackson Paul. Paul pass to Heidekevich. A little tip pass over to Thomas Young, who will skate the puck in. Young over to Logan Fullerton. He loses control of the puck.
Number 52, Max Mendelson. 2 minute mark for D. 10-minute misconduct and a game misconduct.
Wow, you got a
Time of the penalty, 1 minute 13
10-minute misconduct and a game.
Two for
Wow.
D. 10-minute misconduct and game misconduct.
Gazolik, shorthanded, comes in.
Don't let that take away from the effort from Mendelson tonight. He played very physical game. A lot of good, clean hits tonight. And as things get mixed up here, down to our right.
Yeah, Gazolik and Young. Looks like Gazolik might have picked up another minor.
Correction, time of that penalty was 15.
Gazolic is not letting this go. Look at him. Still barking.
Yeah, you got to let cooler heads prevail. You don't want to do something that's going to cost you next game. Gazolic, one of the top players on this Wheeling Park team.
I think Gazolic is ready to talk some people in the parking lot. I mean, he's still barking. They're gonna, as the clock expires.
Yep, they just let the clock roll, and
that was smart.
I just wanted to get this one over with. A 5-1 Sewickley Academy win over the Wheeling Park Patriots. We will recap it, and we'll give you the Trib Live 3 stars of the game when we return. You're listening and watching PIHL hockey action here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
It's the grand opening of Freedom Pizza and Deli, located at 10339 Perry Highway in Wexford. Satisfy your cravings for gourmet pizza, wings, rolls, burgers, calzones, wraps, gyros, hoagies, sandwiches, wedgies, and pasta. Dine in, take it out, or get free delivery. Open 7 days a week, serving Wexford, Franklin Park, Ingomar, McCandless, and Bradford Woods. Freedom Pizza and Deli, located on 10339 Perry Highway in Wexford. Call 724-719-6751.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
People ask what drives me. It's the respect I have for my opponents, the trust I have in my teammates, a coach who treats me with dignity, and a university that has faith in me on and off the field. That's what keeps me focused, why I practice harder, play my heart out. I play to win. I play for Carlo. Tell us your story using #WhatDriveSYou.
Carlo University is a proud sponsor of the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
We wrap up football and tip off basketball in December with a couple of special shows here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. On Wednesday, December 6th, we have a special tip-off edition of the Round Ball Report at 5 p.m. with the top 5 individual players, top 5 teams from each classification, and the first edition of the Trib 10 Power Rankings. Then on December 13th at 5 p.m., it's the final edition of This Week in the WPIAL as we announce the Trib 25 Football All-Star Team. Don't miss the start of basketball and the finish of football with special shows Wednesday, December 6th and 13th at 5 p.m. on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Along with Jess Levo on video and Adam Hoerner, my broadcast partner, I'm Steve Nagler. Sewickley Academy, a 5-1 victor here tonight over the Wheeling Park Patriots. Let's quickly run it down.
Let's do it. No scoring in the first period. Second, Wheeling Park on the board first after killing off a 2-man advantage carried over from the first. Elijah Pisos unassisted at 3:09, and all was right with the world for about 2 minutes. But at 5:07, Matt Heidekevich got Sewickley on the board, tying it up. And it was 1-1 for over 10 minutes until Tommy Gordon late in the second period on the power play. Heidekevich picks up an assist at 16:28, and it's 2-1 as Wheeling Park deal with a short bench at that point, and they'd pay for it again less than 30 seconds later at 16:53. Andrew Beck from Thomas Young made it 3-1 heading into the locker room. Sewickley would then get an early goal in the third. John Dugan from Grant Recker at 50 seconds. Then another late one to cap it off. Grant Recker unassisted on the power play to make it the 5-1 final score at 15:35. Power plays. Sewickley was 2 for 6. So Wheeling Park 0 for 2 on the night. Shots on goal were 37 apiece. So 36 saves tonight for Cole Luther and 32 saves for Dorothy Romanek. 2 points apiece for Heidekevich and Recker of Sewickley. But all that being said, we'll shortly look to unveil the Trib Live 3 stars. Again, this game, one of our doubleheader. Game 2 will cap the night. North Hills and Shaler will drop the puck in about 13 minutes, or maybe closer to 20 by the time they get the warm-ups in. But Steve, scoring recap in the books. Again, 37 shots apiece. So 36 saves for Cole Luther. I think you might find him on the Trib Live 3 stars of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding here tonight, without a doubt. Let's quickly look at the Trib Live 3 stars of the game. Number 3, Jack Dugan, one of the goal scorers. He logged his 4th goal of the year. I thought he just played a really strong game. Very strong in his skates, very fast skater, was dominant at times tonight for Chris Chiasano. Number 2 star, Cole Luther. Boy, was he good. 36 saves on the night. And the number 1 star, Matthew Hajdakevich, he had the game-winning goal and an assist. And I just thought was just outstanding. Hajdakevich, at times, just, again, very strong in his skates, hard to knock down. I thought his goal was so impressive, how he was able to take hits from several Wheeling Park Patriots and still maintain control of the puck, and then scored from a very sharp angle.
Yeah, he was good tonight. And again, good at a key moment there late in the second to give that go-ahead goal and then an insurance marker. And you definitely give credit to Dugan, that other also on the list, got a very important early goal in the third to really put the game away for Sewickley. I mean, that goal early in the third to make it 4-1, I mean, just an absolute backbreaker for Wheeling Park, and very timely plays from Hajdakevich and Dugan tonight for Sewickley. And they improve Wheeling Park, unfortunately, back on the schneid, down to 1-6. Sewickley back on the winning track after losing heading into the break, and the Panthers continue to roll.
With the loss, Wheeling Park falls to 1-6. They will be able to get back on the horse again very quickly. They will play on Wednesday night at 6:30. They will take on Fox Chapel. With the victory here tonight, the Sewickley Academy Panthers run their record as 6-2, good for 12 points. They will not play again until next Monday, December 4th, when they will go on the road to take on Meadville. That'll do it. Your final score, the Sewickley Academy Panthers 5, Wheeling Patriots 1. For Adam Hoerner and Jess Levo, I'm Steve Nagler saying, once again, thanks for joining us. 5-1, your final, Sewickley Academy, here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Have a good evening, everybody.
You have been listening and watching PIHL High School Hockey on the Trib Live High School Sports Network, sponsored in part by UPMC Sports Medicine, by Carlow University, by Dollar Bank, by AstroTurf, by Chick-fil-A Robinson, by WQED, and by Trib Total Media. You can follow the PIHL High School Hockey season by logging on every day to www.tribhssn.triblive.com. The preceding has been a special presentation of the PIHL and Trib Live High School Sports Network.